I guess Anthony ended up there, so maybe that's where he volunteered to do as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he and I were around the same time.
Okay. Rylan, you have to leave me alone. I'm gonna bribe you with treats, so you leave me alone for a little bit. Here you go. Yeah, so if we can't watch anyone play whatever this is, how am I going to tell?
I don't know. I just picked to go first so that I could get it over with.
Gosh, yeah, it's that randomization of the mole that's
To Jonathan, and he asked him that. He's like, and I said, well, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, we just obviously just started. I said, however,
Yeah.
Tiffany answering Park City, Utah for her city where she
Yeah,
wanted
what's
to live.
that? I wrote that down too. I thought that was weird as it.
I'm like, yeah, he goes, that's very specific. And I said, and very random too. I mean,
Yeah.
anywhere in the world, and I want to live in Utah, So it just seemed
Yeah.
like a kind of a weird answer to me.
Well, and it was anywhere, any place in the world you've never been to. So I mean, like,
Right.
how do you have Park City, Utah, and ready to go? It's a place
Yeah,
you've never
I
been that you
know.
want to go.
Yeah. It just seemed like such a bizarre answer. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on her, I guess. And I don't know if the mole has like if they know what the challenge is going to be, or if they have insider information, or
Yeah.
you know,
And I'm sure this is nothing like the TV show too, because it's, Zoom meetings.
right, right. Wow, we really lost Anthony, huh?
Like he must be participating in the challenge right now.
Oh, maybe he is.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
because he's
realize.
first.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were going to go one at a time.
Yeah, so we still don't know what it is, and you'll be up
Oh yeah,
next.
because he's from the people who wanted to go first. I guess I'm
Yeah,
going to be in the
yeah.
next group.
Well, at least being last, I'll know what the challenge is when I go in, because when he gets back, he'll tell me.
I don't know, is he going to come back to this room so he can tell
Oh,
us?
I don't know.
I hope
I
so.
thought that's what he said in his directions.
I thought I heard that too. That's why I was asking. I mean, it's hard to do any of this on night one because you can't get a feel for anybody or anything.
Right, right.
Hard, like I tell people, oh no, there's no trade, Traders Alliance, but it was hard for.
Oh. Hi, camera. I guess I'm secretly hoping that the man behind the camera is Ron. If so, good to not see you again, Ron. You're just a black screen. Otherwise, yeah, not much has changed in my life since the traders. I switched jobs. So now I work further away, but I get $20,000 more a year. So that's nice. I paid off my car, also nice. Otherwise, yeah, nothing else new.
Has a freeze on my online banking where the only thing I need is for the bank manager to release the hold. So the day I went, the bank manager had literally just gotten off. So
Oh, that's not good timing.
No. I have multiple banks open for different things. Soon I'm going to be closing the RBC bank because I mainly open accounts for their perks that they give me.
Yeah, I get it.
Scotiabank I have because for the Scene Plus points.
Mm-hmm.
CIBC I keep because lately I've had no bank fee. So every month I've had a free bank account,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm mainly gonna use CIBC now because I prefer them.
Oh, and it's free.
Yeah. Oh, God almighty.
Mhm.
I have BMO, I forget who else.
RBC.
Yep.
I think you're just missing TD.
That's
I
the
had it,
one.
but then they decided
because of that. Like, how could Chell do well on the on the quiz if you're not here?
Because what would you see in the playback video? Would you only see, like, would you see
Are
the
we
breakout
allowed
room?
seeing the playback video? I don't think we're allowed. Like in like as
So if you miss something, how do you catch up? Or you just don't?
I don't think you do. I mean, because the quiz is gonna. I think the quiz is like offered within like a 2 hour window immediately after this game. I think that's what I
Okay.
read. I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's what I read. So if that's the case, then you wouldn't have time to like review everything, and not everything's recorded. So
I feel like we
Um,
should all band together and not give Chell any info so that they are the first out.
oh,
And then at least we
I'm
all
not
know that we
giving Chell
can.
any info. I think I've played with Chell too before. I think Chell was in the Amazing. I might be wrong. I might be making.
You
this
know
up.
what? And I think Chell might have been in Music League.
So I'm not
I
giving.
wonder
him
if I can
nothing.
go back and look.
Chell's gonna be first gone as far as I'm concerned.
And if I'm the first gone and Chell's not, then I'm really gonna be pissed.
I just watched a game once where the mole missed a round, and then I was like, oh, well, Becky's not the mole because how could they be? They missed the whole round. But they were still in the game, and I was like, well, you know, it was still early on, so I'm like, oh, you could just be guessing and like not be the slowest or whatever. And nope, that person, she was the mole. And I was
Well,
like,
that kind of makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense that you're still sticking around without, you know, having participated, but it
Mhm.
also is like clearly no one could make that observation. Yes, everyone's in the same boat,
Yeah.
but I mean, to me, that's, you know, kind of crappy.
Hmm.
Okay, so if Chell's still here next round, Chell's the mole.
Then we know. Huh. I'm just kind of glad that nobody really, like, this is the first one. So nobody has any kind of, nobody's done it before.
Yeah, like I was like Survivor season 38 or something with for Phil,
Right.
yeah. And a lot of people were returnees, I think. Heather was. Oh, I know Heather didn't win. I know it was a guy named Gary or something who's from like Scotland, Ireland or something. He won.
Gary.
Yeah. But I think she came in second. But she did win her season, original season. Yeah, anyway. Just base it off that. What am I supposed to base it on? We're not even seeing anything. This is driving me crazy. I want to watch.
I know, I need to know what's happening. This is stressing me out.
This is stressing me out.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we did say we'd go. No, that was I said I would go last.
You
But that's
said
not
I said I would go
that's
first. I
nothing to
want to
do
get
with
it
that.
over
Yeah,
with.
there's nothing to do with this. So, did you get all the groups, the room group names? It was guacamole, molten lava, and holy moly, right?
Yes.
One of the questions. What room did the mole originate in? I think it was molten lava. just saying. We all got brought into the Zoom one by one, but I
Yes.
got brought in second. So if there's a question about that, I actually know the entire order. Not everyone will know.
Dude.
Yeah, isn't that
Nice
crazy?
job.
It's
I
gonna be
was
hard,
thinking-
it's gonna be hard for the other two teams to beat $3.23.
Yes, yeah.
I totally wasn't even focusing on what the dollar amounts were in the pigs. I
Neither
was
was
all
I.
looking at the colors. So I don't even know, like, I mean, how much money is available.
Yeah,
You
my
hit the absolute highest you could and the absolute lowest you could.
hearing him talk through it the first
You
time, I was
could-
like, oh my God, what's happening? So I got the disadvantage, but hearing it now, I get it. So if we as a team get the highest score, do we get something? That I think I missed.
No, with just all three of us, we ended up getting our name on the wheel and we
Right.
got money added to
Because
the
we got
player
a
pool.
negative, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get hit on the wheel, are you gonna go for the exemption or the?
I don't, I have
superpower?
no idea what the power is. I might just
I
take the
think-
exemption. I'm
Well, I'm
leaning
taking the
towards,
exemption.
I think I might take the power just to find out
Yeah?
what it is.
Well,
But
Let's
I'm
think about
sorry,
this.
I'm gonna take the exemption because I don't feel like I know everybody good enough to make an educated guess as to what the
Yeah.
hell's going on.
yeah,
I don't know if I just decide I'm gonna put a target on Jess just because she tricked me and Anthony last time. I'll just answer my questions about her, but that could backfire in my face.
I'm watching Jess, trust me.
So when you watch the show, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to like pick 2 or 3 people and kind of put your answers around them.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then hope that somebody else puts all their stuff on one person.
yeah. Did you say you were keeping an eye on Tiffany?
Nope,
No,
Jess.
we're keeping an eye on
Oh.
Jessica.
Just because we
Oh,
were
okay.
misled in traders.
Gotcha.
I mean-
Yeah, she's the one that turned us against each other in
Yeah.
traders.
And how many times did that come up during traders that everybody thought Jessica was a traitor?
Listen,
and
do you
they
know
were
what I
actually-
am most proud of? That I
Ron
was the
killed that every
I was
time.
the first person on the first night to bring up Jessica's name
You were.
because something she said to me. And then I felt so bad because I felt like she
Turns
felt
out you were right
attacked.
the whole time.
And I was right.
You
Oh,
did. Your
man.
spidey sense was
Yeah.
tingling. Well, the reason that I'm suspicious of Tiffany is that whole like what city in the world, any city that you've never been to, where would you? And she's like,
Yeah, that was
freaking
very
Park City,
specific.
Utah. I'm like, come on,
I know.
that's very specific and very random.
Very random.
Yeah,
And my thing about Jonathan, he's a big time casting director, it sounds like. You've never been to New
Yes.
York City, bro?
I
Yeah.
thought about that, but then I thought did
Maybe
you
he
mis-
just
did-
misunderstood the question.
misunderstood because it said you've never
Yeah.
been to. Yeah, I caught that too.
That's
though.
why I picked Vegas. I mean, never been there. Seems like it'd be a cool place to live.
and Venice was not my first choice, but I couldn't think of the name of the city where I really want to go. It's like somewhere in Tuscany, but I couldn't think
Yeah.
of a.
I-
Yeah,
probably
it was
Tuscany.
like, my brain was locking up, so I'll just throw Venice out there.
Yeah.
It probably smells like swamp in Venice.
Yeah.
Right? That's the one that's all canals instead of streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was telling Ryan, my choice was because Toronto has been disgusting this summer. Hot. I hate the heat.
Ugh.
So I
He's having
literally
the
started
same kind of
researching
weather we're having in
what,
Wisconsin.
what city should I live in where I don't have to deal with this heat? And everything pointed to Ireland. So
I know. I can't believe I didn't think of Ireland. I've always wanted to go there. But yeah, their weather can be kind of shite once in a while too.
yeah. So I guess we have to wait for that spiel for every player.
Yeah, for,
That's,
Yeah.
that's
well, at least the next team's only 2 people, so
oh yeah, right. So they'll be joining.
or no,
us.
they're 3 people also. The last team's only 2 people.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Tina, I think Ryan and I were
Yeah, it was
talking about like
the other team is Jessica, Heather, and Brandon, and then the third team is
Yep.
Tiffany and Jonathan.
right. So we were thinking like, would Phil really make Jessica the mole considering she was a traitor? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Probably
I mean,
not.
I guess it depends. It really depends how he picks who the mole is going to be. I mean, is he putting everybody's name on a wheel and it's just like whoever it lands on?
Maybe.
I mean, because
Yeah.
then, I mean, It could be any one of us, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it could very easily be Jess again.
True.
I mean, yeah. We'll have to
Yeah,
watch
and-
body
I don't know. She
language.
hasn't done anything suspicious yet, so.
No,
Yeah.
but I feel like she's playing the same game she played at Traders. Very quiet.
Yep.
You know, there's only one thing she said that made me suspicious, and then I was like, no, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong about her. So, but she did
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna keep an eye on
Shannon
that
to
too.
turn.
If she's really, really quiet again, then that's gonna throw up red flags.
Yeah. Yeah, it was almost like she was too quiet, like she was gonna sit back and let other people dig their own graves. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she did too.
Pretty much. Yeah, she must have loved it when I stuck my foot in my mouth.
Oh, what did you say? I don't remember. What got you in trouble?
I was talking to Patterson and it was something, oh no, my battery's getting low.
Oh,
Dang it. I forgot my stupid charging cord at
uh-oh.
work today. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave and then join again on my phone.
Yep, no problem.
So I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. But yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for too, is if she's really quiet this game again.
Yes. Oh, camera's here. I
The thing
forgot
is
about
too,
that.
is like, one of the online strategies I was reading about this game is that sometimes it's a strategy to make, you want people to think that you're the mole.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
when you're not the mole, because then they'll answer a bunch of questions thinking it's you. And get them
Yes.
all wrong and their scores will be low.
Yep. Yep. Very true.
So, I mean, that strategy might not be a sound strategy. We're just gonna have to play out this first couple of nights and see how it goes, you know?
Yeah, I think it's way too early. I agree. But
Exactly.
I do agree, like, the discussion around Jonathan, that was suspicious to me, and thank you for pointing that out. Oh, Tina's
Yeah.
back.
No. I think she is.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta turn my volume down. This is a pretty obnoxious. Okay. I'll write myself a note to remember my stupid power cord when I at work tomorrow.
I think you left us right when I asked you what happened. What did you say that got you booted off
Oh,
Traders?
yeah. Okay, so I was talking to Patterson and I think it was somebody got pulled from the game or something like that happened. And I said, oh, it'd be really nice if there wasn't a murder tonight. And he
Oh.
jumped on that, like, because I said murder, but I meant like a vote off, like an elimination, right?
Yeah.
And he just took it and ran with it, and nothing I could say was going to change his mind, you know. And it's like such a small wording thing that I just, because
Yeah.
I didn't understand the game good enough. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you snapping on him at the round table that night too. It was great.
I did.
Yeah, it was
I
not
was
a
like,
nice
you know-
feeling having your name brought up, was it?
No. And it was just like, Ryan, out of all the behavior that's going on in this whole game, you're going to focus on one sentence I said when I gave you a perfectly reasonable explanation why I said it too.
Do you two remember when Stick freaked out on me because I talked about video games? I was like,
Yeah,
what's going
she was-
on? Oh God.
I mean, a big part of these games, I think, is getting to know each other too. You
Yeah.
can't just talk strategy the whole time. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do we have a time difference from,
You-
it's 9:15?
I don't even care that we didn't win. Like, I'm still friends with Anthony because of that game, you know?
I know, right?
It's 8:15 here.
Oh, so you're an hour behind.
Yep.
I need to
Well,
Google.
my clock says 8:13, but yeah.
Exactly. I need to Google where you are because I'm horrible with geography. I need to orient myself. Oh,
We're a
you're
little
not
bit
far
west
from
of you,
Ontario. Yeah.
Southwest of you.
I felt like you were much more south than you are. Okay.
Yeah, no, and
I
I'm
could
right,
drive to
I'm right
where you
against the
live.
shores of Lake Michigan, so, it's,
Cool.
Yeah, I sound Canadian enough, so when I
Yeah, you do. I mean, if not for Huron and Michigan, I could drive right across, but I have to go all the way
Yeah.
around.
well, yeah, Michigan's a pain in the,
Used to do it in high school, like we used to do the
Oh.
Skyline Tower, which is like
Mhm.
not anywhere near the CN Tower, but we used to like do the stair climb up, and I thought I was gonna die every time.
Yeah, I mean, there was like old people passing me, but like well, it took me about 45 minutes to do it, and I was dead. I couldn't move for days afterwards. I don't even know what the charity was that I was walking up there for, but I regretted every life decision up to that point. I was like, why am I doing this? It was hard, but that's literally the last, and it's like metal graded
Yeah.
stairs, so it's terrifying. I'm scared of heights, so.
We have down, like if you were to go hiking, like in the gorge, like by the rapids, that's what they have, this huge giant steel see-through staircase. And you're going down into like cliffs. And then, take a tumble and fall into the rapids, never to be seen from again.
Never,
And you see
never.
like we used to go and like go hiking or whatever. There's constantly rescues down there because stupid tourists go down there in flip-flops.
Yeah, no, I don't mess around. I'm extra careful with. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
And now I don't even go.
yeah,
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, hardcore. Like,
Yeah.
he records all these shows and, yeah, he's got 11 hours of stuff he's recording tomorrow night. It's like,
okay.
dude.
he did tell us that he had got to play in an online Survivor game with a Survivor legend. So I think he said it was
Ah.
Sandra.
Oh,
I didn't get a chance to ask him how well he did. For all we know, he was the first one eliminated.
yeah,
So
I
I asked
played,
Tina-
oh yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, this is pretty irrelevant.
So Ryan, I asked Tina if she had heard of the Anonymous. Have you?
Anonymous? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Have you watched it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched it a
like-
couple times.
It's
Yeah,
American,
it's on
right? I
USA.
think
It
is.
comes on Monday nights after wrestling.
Oh, okay, I'm caught up. They haven't released all the episodes yet, but I am caught up. I like it.
Okay.
So far, so good. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I'll
It's a pretty
have
cool
to see if I
concept.
can get that on demand. Huh. Cool.
If you got Dish Network, you should be able to do the primetime on demand for it.
Yeah, the primetime on demand only goes back a few weeks, though. It's not like
Okay.
you can't, unless you're recording it, you can't save a whole season. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's always options.
I find I have so many networks, and I don't know what to watch anymore. Like cable, nothing's on. I've got Netflix. I've
Yeah,
got
it seems like
Amazon
everything's
Prime.
on streaming services now too. It's
Yeah, but
nothing's
even
on regular TV anymore.
I've got Prime. I have Disney Plus. I have Crave. I think is Canadian.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
find it.
Canadian.
Yeah.
We don't we don't have that. What's on Crave? Just movies, or is it like a TV network?
It's the same as Netflix. Movies,
Okay.
documentaries. Yeah. Oh, hello, Heather.
Oh, hi Heather.
Hi. We just finished.
Oh, Heather
Oh,
Brandon.
cool.
Oh,
Oh, and
and there's
Jessica.
Jessica too.
So you guys were the
How'd
group
you
of
guys do?
threes.
I think it ended up being about $1.06 to the mole.
Oh,
Oh, you were
Ooh.
we
negative.
did.
We
We
were-
did $3.23 for the players.
Ooh.
Did anybody
Well-
get on the wheel?
I did.
I
Great.
did as well. So
cool.
we figured out how it works though.
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah.
to know.
Yeah, so the numbers of pig banks there were corresponded to the prizes on the left. So like there
Yeah.
was 4, let's say, I don't remember, 4 orange pigs, and that whatever 4 amount was in, like
He
if
just sent
there
us a
were-
message on the top saying that the timer's gonna kick us out, but he's gonna put us all right back in the room again.
Okay.
Yeah. The colors corresponded to the legend on the left.
Ah,
Really?
We
okay.
were able to figure out at the end.
Yeah,
what
I
was
was
in
trying to
each-
I was wanting to do another positive. That's why I did the white. I thought maybe it would correspond to